On the sun-kissed shores of Seriphos, Perseus casts his line, weaving a peaceful existence between man and the boundless sea. With each cast, the rhythmic dance of the sea reflects Perseus' humble life. The boundless sea whispers tales of ancient gods and uncharted destinies. Inside King Polydectes' castle, a lavish royal feast unfolds, brimming with opulence and hidden intentions. Amidst the revelry, King Polydectes rises, his commanding presence silencing the hall with a declaration of his desires. The hall falls silent as King Polydectes proclaims, "I announce my intention to marry Danae." Within the imposing hall of King Polydectes' castle, a decree echoes as he commands tributes from his subjects. Amidst the throng, Perseus stands tall, his youthful countenance ablaze with pride and defiance. In a moment of rash courage, Perseus vows to deliver the ultimate prize, Medusa's head. In the imposing halls of King Polydectes' castle, a moment of cruel opportunity arises. Polydectes seizes the moment, reminding Perseus of his impossible promise with cold determination. In the desolate Seriphos countryside, Perseus, burdened by an impossible task, wanders alone. His face turned to the heavens. A silent plea for divine intervention etches itself upon his weary features. Perseus cries out, his voice echoing in the silent air, "Gods, lend me your strength." Perseus cries out, "Guide my hand. I am but a mortal facing an impossible challenge." In a dreamlike Mount Olympus, Hermes appears before Perseus, his eyes twinkling with playful intent. He presents a gift of winged sandals, their leather straps shimmering with the very essence of the heavens. Beside the sandals, a gleaming sword hovers, its blade radiating the intense heat of Hephaestus' forge. In a dreamlike vision atop Mount Olympus, Athena offers a polished bronze shield that gleams with celestial light. With a gesture of divine guidance, Athena imparts the crucial command, "Use it to see Medusa's reflection." The polished bronze shield radiates with an otherworldly glow, promising both protection and a path to understanding. Under the relentless sun, Perseus sweeps his gaze across the desolate rocky landscape, desperately seeking a sign of the elusive Hesperides. His eyes, narrowed against the glare, reflect a mix of determination and growing desperation in his relentless quest. The very air shimmers with heat, as if the landscape itself conspires to conceal the nymph's hidden dwelling. Perseus confronts the ominous entrance to the Graeus cave, a lair shrouded in mystery and foreboding. Within the cave's shadowy depths, the Graeae, ancient crones, huddle together, their gnarled forms betraying ages of untold secrets. In a grotesque ritual, they pass their singular eye between them, a symbol of shared sight and ancient wisdom. With lightning speed, Perseus seizes the eye, plunging the crones into darkness and demanding, "I demand you tell me the location of Medusa." In the depths of the Graeus cave, reluctance is etched on their ancient faces as they wildly gesture with their shared eye. Their discordant voices echo through the cave, ominously describing the land where the sun dies. Whispers of Hades' helm of invisibility weave an illusion of shimmering power, promising a gateway to unseen realms. The promise of a magic satchel, its depths echoing with endless space, hints at boundless possibilities for Perseus. Across a desolate expanse, Perseus defies the storm's fury, propelled by winged sandals towards Medusa's lair. Through swirling shadows and tempestuous winds, his determination is etched against the ominous sky. Each gust of wind and shadow seems to test his resolve as he presses onward. As dusk descends, Perseus arrives at Gorgon's lair, a cursed land where silence reigns among the stone figures. Amidst the petrified remains, the Gorgons slumber, their sinister presence casting a shadow over the cursed land. Veiled by Hades' helm, Perseus steps into the lair of Gorgon, where an atmosphere of sheer dread hangs heavy. Deep within the Gorgon's lair, Perseus beholds a horrifying sight. Medusa slumbers amidst a graveyard of bones. Even in sleep, Medusa's serpentine hair writhes with a life of its own, a nest of vipers pulsating with venomous intent. The very air crackles with ancient magic, a palpable sense of dread hanging heavy as Perseus prepares for the deadly encounter. In the Gorgon's lair, Perseus, armed with a polished shield, trembles as he inches towards Medusa. The shield becomes his only ally in this dire dance. Each step backward is a gamble against the petrifying gaze. In the heart of the Gorgon's lair, Medusa awakens, her serpentine hair alive with sinister intent, setting a stage for terror. Her eyes crack open, unleashing a torrent of malevolent energy that promises doom to any who dare to gaze upon them. An unseen presence shatters the age-long silence of Gorgon's lair, sending echoes spiraling through the cavernous chamber. From the depths of her slumber, a chilling question pierces the stillness. Who disturbs my eternal sleep? In the heart of the Gorgon's lair, Perseus delivers a fatal blow, severing Medusa's head with cold precision. From the Gorgon's spilled blood, a mythical birth unfolds as Pegasus and Chrysaor emerge into the world. The lair transforms into a scene of mythical emergence as Pegasus and Chrysaor stand newly born. With swift precision, Perseus imprisons Medusa's severed head within the mystical satchel, extinguishing her petrifying gaze forever. In a burst of divine speed, Perseus ascends, abandoning the Gorgon's lair to the echoing silence of defeat. The Gorgon's lair is now silent. Perseus glides through the vast cerulean skies above Ethiopia, his keen eyes scanning the ancient landscape below. In the stark distance, the lonely silhouette of Andromeda emerges, chained against the rugged rocks, awaiting her doom. Bound and helpless, she awaits the horrifying arrival of a monstrous sea serpent, her fate hanging precariously in the balance. From the heavens, Perseus descends gracefully onto the Ethiopian coast, where a monstrous sea serpent wreaks havoc. Andromeda, bound to a desolate rock, embodies sheer terror as the serpent's wrath looms closer. With unwavering resolve, Perseus raises the severed head of Medusa, unleashing its petrifying power. The serpent's roar of defiance turns into a silent, agonizing transformation as Medusa's gaze seals its fate. From a monstrous beast of the sea, the serpent is reduced to a colossal statue, a testament to Medusa's lethal power. On the Ethiopian coast, Andromeda expresses profound gratitude, her eyes mirroring the ocean's vastness. Perseus, captivated by Andromeda's beauty and courage, gazes at her with unmistakable admiration. In a moment suspended in time, Perseus extends an offer of eternal love. Will you take my hand in marriage, Andromeda? Under the radiant Ethiopian sun, the palace courtyard transforms into a stage for a triumphant celebration, honoring Perseus and Andromeda. Perseus, hailed as a hero, accepts the Ethiopian's adoration earned through bravery, not through the spoils of war. Andromeda, radiant and regal, stands beside Perseus, embodying grace and strength as they are celebrated. Perseus returns to Seriphos, his heart pounding with a mix of triumph and vengeance as he seeks out Polydectes. Andromeda stands resolute by Perseus' side, her presence a beacon of hope amidst the gathering storm. Driven by a solemn vow, Perseus strides purposefully towards Polydectes, the weight of his promise etched on his face. Within the imposing walls of King Polydectes' castle, Perseus faces the court, the air thick with anticipation and dread. With deliberate slowness, Perseus prepares to reveal the horrifying trophy, fulfilling his vow amidst rising suspense. Medusa's head is slowly unveiled, its gaze turning everyone to stone. Inside King Polydectes' castle, Perseus dramatically unveils the head from the satchel, a moment charged with anticipation. Perseus challenges the onlookers with a simple question. You wanted the head of a Gorgon? The question hangs in the air, a silent challenge to the king and his court, promising a revelation of monstrous proportions. In the heart of King Polydectes' castle, corruption meets its petrified end as the court turns to stone, a tableau of terror frozen in time. The once vibrant court is now a silent gallery of fear, where every statue tells a tale of hubris and doom. Polydectes, the tyrant king, is forever entombed in stone, his reign of terror silenced by the gaze of Medusa. Under the piercing gaze of the sun, Perseus approaches Athena's temple, bearing Medusa's head, not as a trophy, but as a solemn offering. In a gesture of profound respect, he presents the chilling trophy to the towering statue of Athena, seeking absolution. The goddess' silent stone gaze meets the petrified visage, a silent acknowledgement of the burden carried and the debt repaid. The weight of victory and loss etched upon his face, Perseus relinquishes the symbol of horror, seeking solace in the goddess' silent grace. In the solemn heart of Athena's temple, the goddess tenderly places Medusa's severed head upon the aegis. The Gorgon's vacant eyes pierce the silence, while the snakes writhe in mute torment. Athena's shield, now bearing the Gorgon's head, radiates an aura of divine power and somber triumph. Under the radiant sun, Perseus and Andromeda reign over Mycenae, their benevolent rule weaving a tapestry of prosperity and growth. Their combined wisdom shapes the city's destiny, nurturing its transformation into a beacon of civilization. Mycenae rises majestically, a testament to their unwavering commitment and a symbol of hope for generations to come. In a sweeping vista, Mycenae ascends from humble beginnings, a testament to human ambition and destiny. Stone by stone, Mycenae rises, its architecture reflecting a burgeoning civilization. The city flourishes, its walls echoing the strength and resilience of its people. Mycenae becomes a beacon of culture and power, its influence radiating across the ancient world. In the radiant throne room, sunlight pours through stained glass windows, casting a divine glow upon Perseus and Andromeda. Perseus and Andromeda, exuding grace and authority, turn their attention to the eager faces of the children before them. A sense of anticipation fills the air as the children look up at their rulers, their eyes sparkling with curiosity and respect. Perseus stands silhouetted against the night sky on a high balcony, the twinkling lights of Mycenae painting a canvas of his hard-won dominion. The weight of battles won and lost etches deep lines onto Perseus' face, each wrinkle a silent testament to his arduous journey. A cool wind whispers through the night, rustling his cloak as memories of his legendary past surge back, a reminder of the legacy he has carved. Against the inky canvas of the night, Perseus and Andromeda transcend mortality, their forms reborn as celestial constellations. Bathed in ethereal starlight, the tragic tale of love and heroism finds its ultimate, eternal expression. Bathed in the sun's golden embrace, an old fisherman mends his nets on the sandy beach, as gentle waves whisper tales of the sea. With weathered hands and a voice full of wisdom, the fisherman begins. Long ago, on this very island, lived a hero named Perseus. The crashing waves become a symphony, as the fisherman speaks of the legendary Perseus. At the mouth of Graeus' cave, the sisters convene, their voices a chorus of whispers carried on the wind. Ancient eyes glint with ageless knowledge as they acknowledge Perseus' fate, a decision sealed by destiny. The narrator echoes, he chose his own path, a statement of freedom and consequence. In the heart of Hades' realm, an unexpected arrival pierces the eternal gloom as Perseus steps into the underworld. Hades, lord of the underworld, gazes up with a piercing stare, his eyes reflecting the shadows of countless souls. On Mount Olympus, Zeus observes Perseus, foreseeing the rise of a formidable leader. Zeus, with a knowing gaze, contemplates the destiny that awaits young Perseus. The weight of future greatness settles upon Perseus, as Zeus envisions his journey. Beneath the vast Ethiopian sky, King Cepheus extends his blessing upon Perseus and Andromeda, as the radiant African sun bathes them in its golden embrace. Perseus and Andromeda stand united, radiating hope and resilience as they are blessed. Enthralled, the Ethiopian royalty gazes on, their faces a mixture of respect and admiration. Sunlight floods Athena's temple, illuminating the goddess statue in a divine glow. Amidst the golden rays, dust motes dance, creating an ethereal atmosphere of reverence and timelessness. Athena's voice echoes through the temple. A hero's journey is not marked by how many enemies he defeats, but by the values he carries beyond the battle. An unsuspecting man ventures into Medusa's lair, unaware of the petrifying fate that awaits him. In a horrifying instant, the man's body begins to freeze, his skin cracking as the curse of Medusa takes hold. His final moments of life are captured as his body transforms into a grotesque statue, a chilling testament to Medusa's power. Inside King Polydectes' castle, shadows dance menacingly as the king sits upon his throne, a sinister smile betraying his dark intentions. The throne room, heavy with anticipation, becomes a stage for Polydectes' ominous designs, as his guards stand ready to fulfill his every command. Upon Mount Olympus, Zeus sits enthroned, a tempest gathering within his gaze. Before the king of the gods, Athena, Poseidon, and Hera stand as silent sentinels, their countenances reflecting worry and eagerness. Under the scorching sun, long shadows dance across the marble floor, adding to the atmosphere of impending doom. Under the radiant sun, Perseus is fishing on the shore of Seriphos, his mind consumed by the impending events. Lost in contemplation, Perseus casts his line into the shimmering waters, embodying a serene calm amidst the brewing storm. With the sun casting golden rays upon him, Perseus stands unwavering, a solitary figure on the beach, bracing himself for what lies ahead. Amidst the rugged Seriphos countryside, Perseus prepares for war. Muscles straining, Perseus hones his swordsmanship, each strike echoing with raw power and determination. With unwavering resolve, Perseus leaps and strikes, mirroring the battles to come. Under the scorching Ethiopian sun, Andromeda steels herself for the coming battle, her every movement a testament to unwavering resolve. Each strike lands with calculated precision, a dance of defiance against the looming darkness. As the air crackles with anticipation, sweat glistens on her brow, a testament to her relentless dedication, as she pushes past the limits of human endurance. With each breath, she summons the strength of her ancestors, transforming doubt into unyielding determination. In the heart of the cave, the eerie glow of a flickering fire casts long, dancing shadows on the ancient sisters. Wrinkled faces, etched with the passage of ages, are illuminated in the firelight as the sisters gather around a bubbling cauldron. Whispers fill the cavern as the sisters stir the cauldron, their voices weaving strange incantations that echo through the night. In the abyssal darkness of Hades, a malevolent presence festers as the god plots against Perseus and Andromeda. A sinister glint flashes in Hades' eyes, promising doom for the heroes who dare to defy him. Shadows writhe and twist around Hades, mirroring the dark machinations of his immortal mind. Under the cloak of night, Medusa's sisters gather, their faces alight with a sinister resolve. Whispers weave through the night, each word a venomous plot against the approaching hero, Perseus. As shadows dance around them, they mirror the sisters' dark intentions, painting a portrait of impending doom. Amidst the vibrant tapestry of Seriphos, Perseus navigates the bustling streets, his brow furrowed with the weight of impending battle. The looming conflict casts a pall over the city, mirrored in the eyes of its inhabitants, a blend of dread and unwavering hope. In the faces of the crowd, a silent narrative unfolds, each gaze a testament to the courage and resilience of a city on the brink. Andromeda navigates the vibrant streets of Seriphos, her thoughtful expression betraying the burden of the impending battle. The weight of destiny etches worry lines onto Andromeda's face as she contemplates the challenges that lie ahead. Inside King Polydectes' castle, the king's commanding presence fills the hall as he issues orders to his men. With the sun's rays piercing through, every corner of the room buzzes with raw energy, reflecting the king's mighty power. The dust motes swirling in the sunlit air seem to dance to the rhythm of his powerful voice, turning the castle into a stage of dominance. Under the radiant sun of Seriphos, Perseus and his warriors engage in rigorous training, their figures silhouetted against the idyllic landscape. Muscles tense and sweat glistens as Perseus demonstrates his unmatched skill with the sword, inspiring his troops with each powerful strike. With each clash of steel and thud of footsteps, the air crackles with the fierce energy of warriors honing their skills for battles yet to come. Under the relentless Ethiopian sun, Andromeda leads her warriors in a rigorous sword-fighting drill, their movements sharp and precise. Sweat glistens on Andromeda's brow as she relentlessly pushes her men, each parry and thrust echoing her fierce determination. The clash of steel rings out, a symphony of strength and discipline under the scorching sun. In the sun-drenched expanse before Medusa's lair, an ominous stillness descends as the Gorgons await Perseus. Bathed in celestial light, Athena seeks divine intervention before her towering statue, a silent vigil for Perseus and Andromeda. In profound supplication, Athena's lips whisper a silent prayer, her head bowed in solemn entreaty for the safety of heroes. The temple's open roof casts ethereal beams, highlighting Athena's solitude and unwavering resolve. From the lofty heights of Mount Olympus, Zeus casts an all-seeing gaze upon the mortal realm, where destinies hang in the balance. His eyes, like celestial lightning, pierce through the veils of reality, witnessing the intricate tapestry of fate woven below. The weight of worlds rests upon his shoulders as he contemplates the unfolding drama, each breath echoing with the power to shape the course of legends. Under the scorching sun of Seriphos, the stage is set for a decisive showdown between Perseus and Polydectes. Perseus and Polydectes stand face to face, their destinies about to collide in a final inevitable clash. Under the scorching Ethiopian sun, Andromeda and her warriors clash violently with the monstrous Gorgons. The air crackles with tension as the clash of steel against monstrous scales echoes across the battlefield. Amidst the chaos, Andromeda's unwavering resolve shines as she fights to protect her people from the Gorgons' deadly gaze. The dance of death continues, as the fate of Andromeda's people hangs precariously in the balance. On the radiant shores of Seriphos, where golden sands meet the cerulean sea, Perseus and Andromeda find solace in each other's presence. Their eyes meet across the tranquil expanse, conveying a depth of unspoken emotions and shared destinies. In a tender embrace, Perseus and Andromeda intertwine, their love radiating like a beacon, quelling the unrest of the world.